friends, and welcome back. I hope everybody's doing okay out there today. So today is leave-in conditioner day, finally. In one of my previous videos, I said I would be interested in trying out some DIY leave-in conditioners, and today is that day, my friends. Now, one of the conditioners that we're making contains flat beer, and the other one contains shea butter. And I've never used either one of those ingredients in leave-in conditioners before, so I'm really interested to see how well they work or how well they feel. Now, my hair is really over-processed, and it takes a long time to kind of bounce back from that, so I'm really in need of a rescue to kind of bring some life back to my dry-ass hair. So let's get into it and see what these things do. Alright you guys, so we're in my bathroom getting ready to put this crazy ass beer leave-in conditioner in my hair. I really hope this helps, but I just want to show you guys the state of my hair before we get anything started. So, as you can see, it kind of doesn't really have any life to it. It doesn't fall like healthy hair, it just looks like it needs help. Yeah, so not really much shine at all to my hair. I have a little bit just because my hair is pretty light, but yeah, pretty dead all around. As you can see, it's just overall pretty dull, no life really. It definitely looks like it needs some moisture, some love back into it. So let's get started. I have the concoction here that I just made. I'm just gonna dump it on the floor if I show it to you guys. So
it's in there.
And it's just beer and coconut oil. So basically what it says is just take this, work it through your hair from the roots to the tips, leave it in for 20 minutes, and then you wash it out with shampoo with cold water, and you're done. Easy peasy lemon squeeze. So I'm gonna do that. I'm going to take my rings off first because they'll just go flying everywhere if I'm rubbing coconut oil in my hair. Okay. So I'm just going to, yum. It feels so f***ing weird. It feels like cornstarch and water. If you guys have ever done that experiment where if you touch it really fast, it gets really stiff, but if you touch it slowly, your hand will go into it like liquid. That's what it feels like. Doesn't act like it, but that's what it feels like. Okay, so I have some on my hand here. Disgusting. So let's get started. It's really getting in there quick. It's kind of hard to do things in your hair and do makeup on camera because it's the opposite, and my body and my brain has still not learned that it's the opposite, and I always go to touch the opposite side of my face and not realize that it's the wrong side because this is not a f***ing mirror, this is a camera. See, that hesitation is, what f***ing side is that?
Just wasted a beer on my hair, so it better work.
So hopefully this isn't a waste. Okay, I feel like I need two hands to kind of do the underside and like the innards of my hair, so I'm gonna be ducking down to get some. This definitely doesn't feel like anything I've ever put in my hair before. It's like oily.
But not oily?
It's like the beer almost cancels it out a little bit. It's freaking weird. It's like you put it in your hands, super oily, you put it in your hair and it just feels like water.
Okay.
So that's definitely something I haven't experienced before, so maybe I'll get results I've never experienced
before.
All right, I kind of just like dunked my head over the bowl and just like saturated as much as I possibly could, so.
Sorry you missed it.
There's just like oil. There's f***ing coconut oil and beer all over my floor right now, and I hope I remember to clean that up, or
It's gonna be an accident later.
Okay, so I just remember that it actually says you need to put it into a shower cap and wait 20 minutes. I don't have a shower cap, so I'm going to use a plastic bag. I'll be right back. Oh no, I have coconut oil all over my hands. I can't get the doorknob.
I did it.
Okay, so I have a plastic bag here. As you can see, my hair is fully saturated and ready to wait. Now, online, I read the best way to kind of make it.
There's like onion in this bag.
The phone bag, never mind.
Oh no, I have coconut oil on my feet. Okay, so online it said a good substitute for a shower cap is just use a plastic bag. And the way online it says you do it like this. It says you just put it over your hair and then you take the tops, kind of flatten all the air out. Okay, and then I have one of these, like the little no breakage ponytails, and I'm just gonna put it on there, keep it all tight on my head. Boop. And then it says just tuck the bag under, which I'm for some reason struggling with. Okay. And then it says just make sure the back of your hair, it's all concealed, and I have mine shaved at the bottom, so it's pretty good. Is it just me, or is that kind of a look? Who is that?
It's me.
Okay, so in 20 minutes, I'll be back to wash it out with some shampoo and cold water. Also, I'm gonna clean up that coconut oil and beer on the floor because while I was doing this, I almost slipped multiple times, so.
My future self is probably really happy right now.
Alright you guys, so the 20 minutes is up, so it's time to wash this beer and coconut oil out with some shampoo using cold water. I'm not looking forward to that. I hate washing things out of my hair with cold water. It's just not relaxing in the slightest. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna take my sweater off so I don't absolutely drench it. Alright, I'm just using my regular shampoo to wash it out. Really not looking forward to the cold water part of this. Oh my god, it's so cold. It would have to be freezing water. Alright guys, so I'm back. That was so cold and very uncomfortable, but I'm just gonna blow dry my hair and show you guys the final result. Alright you guys, so this is my hair. For God's sakes, I can never figure out which side is which. Okay, yeah. Okay, so this is my hair all done. It is a tiny bit like more heavy. It's just not as altogether frizzy. It does have kind of like a nicer little shine to it. That's cool. So here is the after all done. Yeah, but overall, the dryness is still pretty much there, which is surprising because I used a lot of coconut oil in that. So apparently beer isn't the magic really ingredient, but it added a little bit of shine. It kind of brought more of a sleekness to my hair, but that's about it. I don't really feel like it's really moisturized at all, which kind of sucks. Obviously it did put a little bit of moisture, not more than I normally have. And that was the whole point for me, is to have some nourishment and kind of life back in it. So let's try out the second one. I'm gonna be trying this out a couple days later just to give my hair a reset. So see you guys in a couple days. All right, you guys, so it is the next day and I'm ready to try the second conditioner. I'm really excited about this one because I haven't used any shea butter in a leave-in conditioner before, and I know it is super moisturizing, so I think this might be the one to give these dead-ass babies back some life. So this one is actually made with shea butter, coconut oil, a few drops of lavender oil, and a teaspoon of honey. Now this one is supposed to be really good for hydrating and restoring your hair's natural oils. The lavender oil is supposed to help with the growth of your hair actually, and the honey is supposed to help with damage and bring kind of a softness back to your hair. So I'm really excited to try this out. In the recipe I found online, it actually doesn't really say how long to leave it on, what to do when you wash it out, or if you should apply it to dry or wet hair. So what I'm gonna do is do the exact same steps as the other one yesterday. So I'm gonna apply it to dry hair, leave it on for 20 minutes, and then wash it out with some shampoo. First step I'm going to do actually is take off all of my rings. I don't know how many times I've been using butter or something in a recipe and I almost lose a ring in there. It smells really good. Shea butter almost has this, like, to me it smells like citrusy, which is very interesting. I'm not really sure how they make shea butter, so maybe there is citrus in there.
I'm probably wrong, but
Who knows? All right, so I got my interesting whipped. I can actually show it to you without it falling out of the container.
Wow, that's a bonus.
Okay, so I'm just gonna get some on my fingers and just put it in there, I guess. There's no instructions, so we're winging it, baby. Okay. Oh, I didn't show before and after. Okay, I'm gonna show you the side I haven't done yet. So here is my hair today. It is, you know, the same amount of frizziness. Look at that, just dead. Just no life at all. Nothing going for it. Yeah, so that's how it is before. And then obviously the side that I started on, sorry. Okay. To me, as a leave-in conditioner, this makes the most sense just because it has all of the oils, and usually with leave-in conditioners, it's a lot of moisture and things with a lot of fats and oils and things like that to kind of bring life back to your hair. So the ingredients in this are actually really promising, and I have high hopes. The best part about having a shaved side of your head is, like, you don't have to style half of your head, and it really saves a lot of time. And in the summer, it's really cooling, but in the winter,
It's fucking freezing, so.
it's a blessing and a curse sometimes. I keep accidentally throwing it on the ground. right, so I'm just going to put the rest of it on the ends of my hair because that is the place that needs the most help, obviously. Okay, so definitely feels super saturated, which is difficult to do to dry hair, so there is a lot in here.
Ow.
That is clearly well saturated. Root to tip, so I used all of that. So if you have longer hair than the short ass bob that I have, I would suggest you make probably double or more if you're adding it to dry hair. If you add it to wet hair, it probably would go a little bit farther. Oopsie daisies, I didn't do that. Just live your life. Just live your best life. Do what you want.
Add coconut oil and stuff to dry hair. Drop coconut oil all over the floor. Possibly slip later. Live on the edge.
It's like moisturizing my hand and my hair at the same time. Alright you guys, so it is fully saturated.
Welcome to the makeshift channel. Here's another product.
I'm going to be using my makeshift shower cap again. Get a bag from the grocery store that you go to the most and never throw out your bags for. And just put it on your head. I gotta restart. I didn't take the ponytail out of it and I just thought it would pop back on like a f***ing baseball cap. Did not work. What is happening? So what we did yesterday, put it at the very back, under all your hair, and then just tie it up. I don't know why this is like so difficult for me. Because there's so much coconut oil and shea butter on my hair right now, it's actually...
Good thing there was one on the floor.
But because there's so much coconut oil and shea butter in this, it's actually slipping around on my head, so I don't know how much this is actually going to do anything. Alright, but I'll see you guys back in 20 minutes. I'm going to wash it out with some shampoo and cold water. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Alright you guys, so it's been the 20 minutes, so I'm just going to wash this out of my hair with some shampoo and cold water, and we'll see if this actually worked or not. Again, just using the same shampoo as yesterday. Okay, so I'm just gonna dry my hair and I'll show you guys the final result. Alright you guys, so I'm back from drying my hair and all I can see is, oh my god, wow. Now, what I can notice first and foremost is that there is a lot of oil still left in there, which is good because my hair really needs it. But if you don't like having kind of greasy hair, you might want to wash your hair a couple times after you've done it if it's too greasy for you, but this is perfect for me. But I just want to show you guys, look at how less frizzy my hair is. Like even the ends, like obviously they're still gonna be a little frizzy because my hair is pretty damaged, but like significantly less f***ing wild than my hair was previous. And I did the same thing to my hair as I did before I put this in, so it has changed it a lot. And I'll just do a final spin for you guys. Yeah, so overall, this one I really, really liked. They should call this the motherfucking defibrillator. You wanna know why?
Because this brought my hair back to life.
I actually really liked this. My hair feels so sleek and just like smoother. It definitely took the frizziness down. Like usually I have to straighten my hair for it to be like this, just up and down instead of as you saw before.
The puff.
Wow. Using shea butter and some leave-in conditioner is f***ing amazing apparently. But we've tried out both of these. Now I want to go over what I liked and what I didn't like with you guys. So let's get into my final thoughts. Alright you guys, so we are back for my final thoughts on the hair stuff. So the first one with the beer and the coconut, I actually really enjoyed for specifically luminosity of my hair and sleekness. That's pretty much all it did, was bring a brightness to my hair that I didn't normally have, and it also kind of added a little bit of sleekness to my hair, which I really like. Now the thing I really didn't like about it is that it really didn't add a lot of moisture back into my hair, which is kind of weird because there was coconut oil in it, but it seemed to not really do much. So that's kind of the pros and cons for the first one, but it still does a couple good things, so it's not a bust. So let's go into the second one. Now, the second one I really, really liked. I've been looking for a leave-in conditioner that is really good for my hair and adds moisture back in and just makes it look not as dead. And that's exactly what that leave-in conditioner did. Like my hair is straight now. You saw how puffy it was in the beginning. It is not puffy anymore. Like look at how good that looks. Yes, there's a little bit of oil in there, but my hair needs it, so I'm welcoming it. If you don't like your hair with a little bit of extra oil, you can always just shampoo your hair a little bit more than I did, but you'll still reap the benefits. So the second one I really, really like. The only con I can say is if you're kind of an aversion to a little bit of extra oil in your hair, that can be a little bit of a downer for you for this one, but otherwise, it did everything I really wanted and I'm really happy about it. So the second one wasn't a bust at all either. Today, I'm actually super excited about these. I've had a lot of fails in my DIY videos lately and it's been very disheartening. So today, I'm very excited that my hair doesn't look as much as a tumbleweed as it did before. So yay for that! Another thing I want to say is the recipe for the first one was actually specifically for bleached hair. So if you have bleached hair, it will add luminosity and it will be good for sleekness, that I found anyways.
First step, you guys, is to get half a cup of flat beer. The next step is to grab half a cup of coconut oil, scoop it into the beer. Now at this step, it's time to mix it all together. At this point, I did realize that both of my products in the bowl were too cold to actually integrate, so I had to take it to the microwave and heat it up for a couple seconds. Once your coconut oil is at a good temperature, now it's time to just start mixing all your ingredients together until everything is integrated well. Once everything is well integrated together, now it's time to try it out on your hair. Also, if you want this to be more solidified, you can pop it in the fridge like the recipe does suggest. Now grab a second container for the next leave-in conditioner. Now you need 1 ounce of shea butter, or 6 teaspoons of shea butter for the conversion. Now you need 1 ounce of coconut oil, or once again 6 teaspoons for coconut oil. Now struggle to get a couple drops out of your almost done bottle of lavender oil. Now it's time to add just 1 teaspoon of honey. Now it's time to mix all your ingredients together like you've never, ever mixed anything together in your entire life. Struggling is the most crucial part in any DIY project. Alright, you guys, so when you're finished, it should look like whipped butter.
But thank you guys so much for watching my video. I hope you guys enjoyed it and I hope you guys go out and try this on your hair and get some love back into your dry locks. Don't forget to like and subscribe, you guys. Let me know down in the comments below if there's any DIY stuff you guys want to see me create and try. And I hope you guys have a really good rest of your day and I'll see you guys next time.